One day, your attitude will land you in great trouble. Adaeze just laughed in the old woman's face and continued on her way. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a girl named Adaeze. Adaeze was known throughout the village as the tyrant, the one who bullied both young and old without mercy. She would insult her parents, disrespect her elders, and cause trouble wherever she went. Adaeze's parents tried their best to discipline her, but she would just laugh in their faces and continue with her bad behavior. One time, she even went as far as to beat her own mother so badly that her mother had to be hospitalized. After that incident, Adaeze's parents grew tired of trying to talk sense into her and vowed never to scold her again. As a result, Adaeze became even more unbearable to live with, and everyone in the village was scared of her. Even her boyfriend Chinedu, who loved her deeply, couldn't seem to change her ways, no matter how hard he tried. One day, as Adaeze was walking along the market road, she spotted an old woman carrying a basket of fruits. Without a second thought, Adaeze reached out and took a fruit from the basket, starting to eat it without asking for permission. The old woman was taken aback by Adaeze's rudeness and spoke up. "You saw me and didn't greet, and you have the audacity to take my fruit without permission? Why are you so rude?" she scolded. "I know if I say too much, you'll beat me up. So I won't say anything. But mark my words, one day your attitude will land you in great trouble." Adaeze just laughed in the old woman's face and continued on her way, dismissing her words as the rambling of an old woman. But the old woman's warning would soon prove to be prophetic. As Adaeze walked along the river path one day, she stumbled upon sacrifices laid out by the roadside. There were bowls of palm wine, roasted chicken, and other offerings laid out for the gods. Adaeze's eyes lit up at the sight of the delicious food and drink. Ha! Who are these gods that eat these yummy things? Adaeze wondered aloud. "Please, gods, I would like to share with you." With that, Adaeze helped herself to the offerings, taking a hearty swing of palm wine and grabbing a handful of roasted chicken. Little did Adaeze know, her action would have dire consequences, setting off a chain of events that would change her life forever. As Adaeze finished gobbling up the offering, suddenly the sky darkened and a booming voice echoed from above. "Who dares to steal from the gods' offerings?" it thundered. Adaeze froze in fear, dropping the chicken leg she was holding. Trembling, she looked around, but there was no one in sight except for her. I didn't know they were for the gods," she stammered, her voice barely above a whisper. The voice spoke again, filled with fury. "Ignorance is not an excuse for disrespect. You have trespassed against the gods, and now you must face the consequences. Suddenly, a powerful wind swept through the area, lifting Adaeze up her feet and carrying her high into the air. She screamed as she was whisked away, disappearing into the dark clouds above. The villagers, hearing her cry, rushed to the river banks. But it was too late. Adaeze was gone, taken away by the angry gods as punishment for her arrogance and disrespect. From that day on, the villagers learned to treat the god's offering with respect. And Adaeze's disappearance served as a reminder of the consequences of selfishness and arrogance. But what became of Adaeze? No one in the village could say for sure.